the girl saw her mother with a strange man sneaking into the kitchen. Driven by curiosity, the girl tried to peek through the crack in the door to see what they were doing. But as soon as she took a look, she was so frightened that she fell to the ground. Her mother heard the noise outside the door and quickly came out to check. When she saw that it was her daughter spying, she immediately scolded her. From then on, she set strict rules. Not only was the girl forbidden from entering the kitchen, she wasn't even allowed to eat the buns at home. It turned out the girl's mother ran a meat bun shop. Business was booming every day, but the girl had never seen her mother buy meat. She wouldn't even let the girl taste a single bun one day. The girl just couldn't take it anymore, so she decided to secretly try a bite of the bun. But unexpectedly, her mother caught her and scolded her again. From that point on, the girl followed her mother's instructions and never dared to taste the buns again. But she still didn't understand in her heart why every time an out-of-town customer went missing, the buns at home would smell especially fragrant, and business at the shop would suddenly surge. Soon, 10 years passed, and the girl still hadn't figured out the secret behind the buns. Until one day, after school, she accidentally saw a passerby eating a bun from her family's shop. So she spent a lot of money to buy the bun from him, intending to take it home and finally taste it. But just as she was about to take a bite, her mother saw her and angrily knocked the bun out of her hand, scolding her daughter for not listening. The girl, emotional, questioned her mother, "What exactly is in the filling of our buns?" because she had never smelled such fragrant meat before. The mother, looking guilty, replied, "The meat in the buns comes from the neighbor's pork." But the girl didn't believe her, because she had already secretly investigated and knew her mother had never bought pork from next door. Realizing she couldn't hide it any longer, the mother tried to change the subject and walked out of the house, ignoring her daughter's protest. Late at night, the girl lay in bed, unable to sleep. Determined to uncover the secret of the family bun shop, the girl decided to sneak into the kitchen and take a look. She was surprised to find the kitchen door unlocked, so she opened the door and walked in. But just as she stepped inside, her mother appeared right in front of her. The sight startled the girl. Before she could react, her mother scolded her for disobeying. "What are you doing in the kitchen in the middle of the night?" The girl replied that she couldn't sleep and happened to hear sounds from the kitchen, so she came to check if there were mice. Then she asked her mother why she wasn't sleeping either and what she was doing in the kitchen. Her mother, feeling guilty, replied that she was preparing buns for the next day. She told the girl to go back to sleep. Before the girl could react, her mother was already pushing her toward the door. But just then, a sound suddenly came from inside the kitchen. As the girl began to question it, her mother insisted she was just hearing things, but the girl was sure she had heard a man's voice. She said this and ignored